Greetings to all my street soldiers, good-hearted men and women, and the 12 tribes scattered across the four corners of the world. For those who have an ear, let them hear. Doing this video today, I know the last one's been a while, but I've been out here doing God's work, networking with like-minded people, working on getting this land so we can be cultivated, agricultural. Also been busy and furthering my knowledge, being more connected with my spiritual side, and also with the survival training. Things that I will be bringing to y'all on this channel in the very near future. But the Most High put on my heart to make this video, just noticing, I know I'm not the only one, how the world is just getting more evil by the minute. I was just trolling through Facebook and YouTube the other day. Video after video, people of color attacking each other, staring at each other with hate. And then on top of that, video after video of cop brutality on people of color. Seen this one cop just punching the hell out of a woman of color, man, all in her face. Two males of color right there standing by doing nothing. And that stuff hits my heart. It really does. I almost shed a tear as if it was my own sister. And I guess that's just the spirit of the Most High when I see things like that. And it makes me shake my head because a lot of people will laugh at it and think it's funny. But I don't think it's funny at all, man. I think it's time for us to wake the hell up. And I'm not going to say we the only nation of people doing that. But damn, it seems like we're the only nation of people that is getting publicized in the manner that it is. I mean, that's all you see. I mean, go on YouTube channels. I mean, go on the internet. Any media outlet, that's all you see. People of color fighting each other. Jumping each other. Just no respect. I seen one that hurt my heart another day. A man of color blindsided an elderly man inside of a Walmart. Just blindsided him. I said, wow. We have no respect for each other. We have no love for each other. We don't respect our women. We don't protect our women. And like I said, I'm not going to say we're the only nation of people doing that, but it seems like we're the only nation of people doing that widespread. And that needs to stop. A lot of reasons I think people do this, people of color I'm speaking, is for one, it's just no self-identity. We truly are God's people. And I know a lot of people would say, well, everybody's God people. Which may be true in a certain extent. But in the Bible, you hear the name Israel spoken of on many times. That's for a reason. Many times you hear God call Israel his people. Now, before we go on, you'll probably get lost on this channel if you don't understand that there's many gods, just as if there's many worlds. Like I said in my intro video, don't take my word for it. Read for yourself. Educate yourself. But we need to stop the nonsense. And that's what I meant on not change the game video. I just say stop gang banging. Let's change it. Let's take this hate out. This nonsense. Because being God's people, it's a great joy, but it comes with great responsibility. You have Daniel 7:9. This explains the garments the Most High wore, and explain his woolly hair. Woolly hair, garments he wore. In Genesis, it explains how God said, let's make man in our image. Image just meaning look. 2 arms, head, body, feet. Woolly hair. It's only a certain nation of people with the woolly hair. Exodus 4:6. This explains how the Most High changes Moses' hands, proving that most of the prophets, believe it or not, were people of color. Not what we was brought up to think. In Exodus 4:6, Moses was telling the Most High God, he was telling them, hey man, these people are questioning me. You know, Moses was basically the messenger for the Most High. He said, they're starting not to believe me. I need you to show me a sign so I can prove to them that I really come from you. So the Most High told Moses to stick his hands in his robes. When he put it out, his hands was white, or what they call in the Bible leprosy. Stuck them back in, brought them out. Now if your hands got turned to leprosy, that means there had to be another color before it turned to that. They couldn't be white as snow, as the Bible say, beforehand, and that's what he turned it to. 1 Corinthians chapter 15, verse 39. This explains, the Most High tells you the different fleshes there is. It tells you it's a man, the flesh of man, the flesh of beasts, fish, birds, which is true. We don't have the same makeup and DNA as a buffalo or an eagle or a trout. High as intelligence of anybody. He also says in 1 Corinthians 15:39 that there's also two types of bodies, celestial and terrestrial. I'm going to say that again. The Most High also tells you there's two types of bodies, celestial and terrestrial. Celestial is us meaning human beings. You know, lungs, all of that stuff. Terrestrial, you've seen the movie E.T., extraterrestrial. Same body, not the same genetics and everything. Their bodies are capable of time travel, space travel. That stuff exists, people. You're going to get lost on my channel if you don't believe that there's life other than humans. The Bible also speaks of giants and the return of giants. And there's proof of people finding fossils of 18-foot giants scattered across the world. Once again, don't take my word. Read up for yourself. Educate yourself. There's also aliens. That's what the word they use. The proper word is terrestrial. That's what God used. And this is a simple fact to prove this. Like I tell people all the time, if us as human beings are able to live off this planet called Earth, off the oxygen and everything, it's already been proven there's other planets, the ones we can see, the Saturns, the Plutos. Who's to say there's not life form on those planets living off the natural elements of that planet, just like we're living off the natural elements of Earth? Come on, people. We got to think. And I don't want to get carried away too much in that. Just want to show you that there's many worlds, there's many gods. But God is angry at us, the God of Abraham, Jacob, and Isaac, because of the hate, malice we show towards each other. And truth be told, a lot of it makes me sad, but I'm not surprised because these curses was written in Deuteronomy. Once again, don't take my word. Educate yourself. It also written, though, that all that time will come out and people will come into truth and knowledge in the last days. And trust me, I see it. The uprising is amazing. That's why I'm surrounded myself by like-minded people. But it's time to wake up. We can't rely on nobody else. Who y'all waiting on? We can't rely on no Jesse Jackson, Al Sharpton, Barack Obama. What changes have they made? It's still police brutality. It's still black on black gang activity that's not being stopped, even though I said in the previous videos that the Crip and Blood War in California alone has took more lives than any modern day war. It's not going to stop unless we stop it. We can't rely on no politicians. We darn sure can't rely on no beast worshiping movie stars, rappers, or otherwise. That's another thing that made me sad. I watch these videos. People of color are so quick to idolize and worship other people, which is one of the things that the Most High hate the most. It's one of the reasons we got these curses on us. Because we think keeping His law is too hard. If you read and educate yourself, find out who you are, I think it'd be more simple to stop the bullshit. And I usually don't use language on here, but I say these videos anger me. How we take no pride in who we are. Bunch of followers. And we don't even know, half of you don't even know what's coming for you. The same people that lied and told you the Messiah was a pale-faced, straight-haired image, the same people that don't want you to unify. Same people who throw trash at this video. Even though I'm only trying to bring economic growth and awareness to a nation of people. And I'm trying to square off good people against evil people. And like, if you watch any of my videos, you know it don't matter what nation you're from. You good-hearted, you good-hearted. If you evil, you evil. Only a remnant would be saved. Most of humanity will be wiped out. Why do you think I chose the name John Connor? We're in those times. They have robotics. Militarized robotics. Care how big your neighborhood is. Would you do if 15 drones and 15 militarized robots storm through your neighborhood on some martial law and tell you to bow it down? Oh, it's the set. I want to hear none of that. Come on, let's be realistic. My next video, I'm going to explain, going back to, I think it was my third video on Change the Game, on what I mean by the 4 square neighborhood. We need to get this, like I say, stop this police brutality first and foremost. We got to get these police with agendas out our neighborhoods for our kids, our wives and ladies, mothers, grandmothers and fathers, grandfathers. It's on us. Like I said, it's no politician, no movie star, it's on us. Wake up, folks. This is General G. For those who have an ear, let them hear.